Sonya Massey, a loving mother and cherished family member, was tragically killed by a police officer in her own home on July 6, 2024. Massey, a resident of Illinois, had called 911 fearing there was an intruder in her home. Responding to her call, Deputy Sean Grayson from the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office arrived at the scene. What ensued was nothing short of a devastating loss for the Massey family and a troubling event for the community. The incident began when police officers arrived and checked Massey's property for the supposed intruder. Finding no one, they entered her home where the situation quickly escalated. Body camera footage, now widely publicized, shows Massey picking up a pot of boiling water. Grayson responded aggressively, threatening her and eventually shooting her in the head. The autopsy report confirmed that Massey died of a gunshot wound to the head, categorizing her death as a homicide. The revelations about Grayson's past have only compounded the tragedy. With a history of moving between 6 different law enforcement agencies in 4 years and 2 DUI offenses, questions surfaced about his fitness for the job. Moreover, he had been discharged from the U.S. Army for serious misconduct. Nevertheless, he was hired by the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office, where his tenure ended in the fatal shooting of Massey. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, representing the Massey family, has called for an investigation into Grayson's hiring practices, emphasizing the multiple red flags that were overlooked. Grayson's actions during the incident have been described as an unnecessary and unjustified use of deadly force. Following the shooting, he was fired and charged with multiple counts, including first-degree murder, to which he has pleaded not guilty. What makes this event even more heartbreaking is the initial confusion and lack of transparency provided to Massey's family. Initially, they were led to believe that an intruder had killed her. It was only through media and public disclosures that they learned an officer was responsible. Massey's son, Malachi, expressed his anguish, wondering if his presence could have changed the tragic outcome. Sonya Massey's death echoes a long history of police violence against Black Americans. This incident has reignited discussions about the need for police reform and better oversight of law enforcement agencies. Massey's family is now advocating for change, hoping that no other family has to endure such a pain. Her death is a stark reminder of the complex issues surrounding police practices and the ongoing struggle for justice.